everyone. Yeah, I'm baffled with what is happening in the media these days. With the news happening around, what is happening on the polity pertaining to the coup at the Niger Republic. You know, a lot of our folks around, especially in our environment these days, are claiming that Africa is becoming so woke these days. I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Africa is becoming so woke, especially this week when we heard that Niger Republic is interrupting the gas supply from Nigeria to Europe. So I think we've been hearing that, but that's not the problem. I think we as Africans should look at ourselves because we are self-destructing. Yes, even though the West has a hand in what is happening to us, but I don't think that it is the major problem that we are facing. It's not a canker one that we are facing. The major problem we are facing right now is that we as a black man or in African continent, we are self-destructing. Yes, we are self-destructing. One of our major problems of self-destruction, one of the major problems we are facing right now is what? Discrimination, dichotomy. We don't do anything together. Take a look at my country, Nigeria, where after the Civil War, the old eastern part was broken into parts, and so-called Niger Delta went their own path. The Igbo-speaking side of Southeast went their own path, and since then, there have been discrimination. Or take a look, even in the Southeast part of us, even the 5 states in the Southeast don't do anything together. Everybody will always cite one or two things that is the other state did this, the other state did that, all those things. Or even our communities, even in our villages, we discriminate each other. So this is just a tool the West use in dividing us. Yes, it's a tool the West use in dividing us. The West give it to our politicians gave it to us. Just take a look at the just completed election in Nigeria where we saw three candidates, and instead of voting for the real guy or the main guy that's supposed to do the necessary things, and a lot of people took discrimination, their own person, their own villager, their own tribe. So I think we as Africans, we have a lot to do. Discrimination has been a problem within us. Even when we see the right thing to do or the right thing to say, we don't say it because it might harm our own people, our own person, even if our own person is not the right person. So discrimination is what we need to focus on. We are not one. We are not one. I think they used to say, divided we fall, united we stand. I think the West, this is what they use in shattering us. So as an African, as much as we are jubilating on what is happening in Niger Republic, if we are not one, we can't do it. And the last time I checked about Niger Republic, they have 25,000 soldiers. And the United States is now flying their aircraft, whatever, their military hardwares landing over there. And they just signed a contract with Wagner Group. But is it going to be enough? I think we should look into it.